Needle drops on a reality you couldn't possibly map, where the silence of the hungry is a thunderous clap. I watched the ceiling sweat while the shadows started to crawl, learning how to stand by getting intimate with the fall. You speak of willpower like it's a faucet you can just turn, but you never stood in the center of the bridge you had to burn. There's a specific kind of cold that the marrow only knows, when the spirit is a garden where nothing but the poison grows. I traded every sunrise for a moment of the grave, dying just to live through the middle of the day. And you look down from the balcony with a judgmental sigh, measuring my depths with a ruler made of a lie. Expectation is a ghost that I buried in the yard. It's hard to keep a promise when the soul is under guard. You had the silver spoon and the safety of the light. I had the jagged edge and the terror of the night. Don't tell me about the path or the way I should have stepped. You were sleeping in the lanes while I was the one aware. I learned to expect nothing from a world that offers less, navigating through the wreckage and the beauty of the mess. Your disappointment is a luxury I simply can't afford. I was busy fighting demons while you were getting bored. The mud is where I started and the mud is what I knew. There isn't a single thing I owe to people like you. You see the scars and think you understand the blade, but you weren't in the room when the heavy debts were paid. You talk about potential like it's a gift that stays the same, while I was burning my identity just to forget my name. The pressure of your better is a weight I threw away to survive the brutal honesty of finding a way to stay. There were nights the stomach growled a rhythm of its own, in a crowded room of people feeling utterly alone. You think the battle is a choice, a simple yes or no, but you never felt the undertow dragging you below. Keep your observations in the pocket of your coat. You're standing on the dry land while I'm trying to keep afloat. The privilege of your logic is a barrier to the truth. I spent the currency of life and the fire of my youth trying to solve a puzzle where the pieces didn't fit, while you sat in the front row just watching all of it. Your authority is hollow, your credentials are a ghost. You're a tourist in the trauma at the very absolute most. We fought for every inch of air that filled up in the chest, passing every trial and failing every social test. The struggle isn't a story you can summarize or read. It's the frantic, heavy pounding of a heart that started to bleed. So take your definitions and your how-to and your pride, and realize there are universes hidden deep inside. I didn't climb a ladder, I grew wings inside the cage, writing out the gospel on a stained and torn page. I got it out the mud because the mud was all I had, and I found a twisted comfort in the things that made me mad. You don't get to judge the harvest if you didn't plant the seed, or witness the desperation or the magnitude of need. So tell the little critics over there to lower down their voice when the options are the ending or a devastating choice. You don't qualify to speak, you haven't lived the line. Your blood is made of water and the vinegar is mine. I have no expectations and I'm finally at peace, watching all the pressure of your world